are considered the best team in the region, but Order, plucky upstarts, have gone up against them a few times in recent history and are looking finally to be able to topple them. Let's see how it turns out here on Dust2. Renegades to start on CT side.
Yep. Order have noticed that no one's made their way out long for Renegades, so they're going to walk out and take that control for free. Interesting little bait set up at car from Renegades. Sicko is going to be fighting in that position, and when he goes down, Inns will probably wait for the perfect moment to strike.
Sicko tries to bait extra aggression there, just firing off some warning shots, but Ali just whittled down to 7 HP. Ricky wants to go himself, but there's going to be the blood spatter. Inns gets pinked through the wall. I don't think he's been spotted, however. An Order forcing their hand in this direction. That's going to be the headshot found from Sicko now as push continues to come through. But there's going to be 2 CTs now that they've got to deal with. Swing from sight as well as Malta gets his hand in the mix. And it's, a absolute bloodbath at long now. Ustillo, he has armor. He's got a P250, but he's got a whole bunch of Renegades to get past here. And so many men in the firing line there. Sicko and Inns both so low. So Malta and Dexter looking just to keep them alive. Hats, he's going to try to lock him down here. But as he moves into suicide, Ustillo has an opportunity. However, this should be a freebie. Whiffed for a second, but Hats brings it back. And that was a rock-solid CT pistol coming up from Renegades.
Yeah, and I wanted to see Order start out on the T side here, but unfortunately, not getting that pistol round might slow them down a little bit. That'll give Renegades an opportunity to build up their cash on CT. I think Dust2, historically might have been a map where you probably rely a little bit more on your aim duels and stuff like that. But in this current iteration, this version, I think utility is pretty key. And AWPs are pretty key as well. Double AWP setups, incredibly popular on the CT side. And it is a force buy out of Order. Looking like they're going for catwalk control here, and maybe going to go for a bit of a catwalk execute.
Let's see if they land on all fours as they start to make their way forward. Smoke will be thrown there from Malta just to buy some time on the rotation. Looking like it is going to be heavy presence from Renegades on that A side of the map. Only one at mid, one at B. But Order, they've made the call. They are just going to start to rotate through dark.
It's a good rotation.
Head towards that B side.
B-site looking relatively weak at the moment. It's only Hats, and with a FAMAS at this kind of range, you'll be feeling a little bit awkward. Full of smokes do go into mid, one of them being the mid to B smoke. A flash there as well. It's Dexter to hold against Valiance. He does get that, and he's going to have to hightail it over to the B bomb site. That's a nice nade. In fact, Order slows down, and it doesn't do too much damage to them. Hats has fallen over. Dexter's the only one that's found a frag in this round, as unbelievable as it is to say. But he might just get a bit more. Ustillo's tagged down to 5 HP. At the very least, Order have gotten bomb plant down. And what more can they get from here?
Well, the B site quite impenetrable at the best of times. Ali has control of the FAMAS, so may be able to have a better chance at long range now. But his head's going to be hunted from Ints. As now it should be light pickings. Ricky on the back of sight is going to be spotted. Malta and Ints find the final 2, and that's going to be 2 on the board for Renegades. Strong start to the CT side here.
No damage done to their money either. Bomb plant for Order will help them potentially buy up some deagles in the next round. Try and go for a bit more damage than they did in that round previous. But I'd say Renegades, they're off to a great start here.
They are. And it's kind of the first time actually in this series that we've seen them off to a good start. Both Train and Inferno did favour Order early on. And look, it is still early days here in Dust2, so maybe it's a bit hasty to call it a good start just yet. But it has the makings of it. 2-0. Economy looking like it'll build up. Order with a few deagles though. Cannot be counted out of a round like this.
All tight line, Sicko. Missed opportunity. Some more utility will be invested to buy some time. Dexter pops some cheeky love taps through the door there. As the timing of the nade doesn't quite hit the mark. Malta. Ali gains some info, shows face, and looks to create some space as the rest of the boys are right behind him here with the Deagles. He'll be sent in as live bait.
Oh, big nade on top of Valiance. And so Malta should have a bit of an easier time clearing up some of these lower HP order players. Sicko with the scout as well, very liable to take a few heads off. He's pretty good with that weapon. Malta's going to grab 2. And for Sicko, he so far hasn't managed to connect a shot, so he's kind of putting me in the bin here a little bit, but that's okay.
Oh. Actually, one beat into pit there. It's going to be bombed down.
Hats now just re-aggressing. It's actually Sicko at long range. Look, you almost wrote him off, but he did come back to get the retake kills, and that is going to be 3 now secured by the Renegades. And with 3 alive at the end, it's looking pretty solid. Org still carried across there from Hats. And a couple of Tech 9s retrieved as well. Let's see if Renegades go for the bonus. Will we see this scout live on? And will the FAMAS have an impact? Or do they realize that Order with these rifles and how they've been performing today is a little bit too scary?
It is the instant upgrade to the AWP. First gun round here for Order. Full utility. AWP for Ali. Going to give each other a little kiss in spawn. Get pumped up.
Just kiss your homies to pump yourself up every time?
Every day, Mac.
It's a Pilsky kind of thing to do.
Yep. Kappa Pride's in the chat. You love to see it. Renegades, they've got that long control. Order just taking their time, working through the map. They're going to go for catwalk or out middle with this many players over here.
Yeah, it seems like they will try to test the mid defense. Renegades, however, not positioned to hold it for now. Malta has edged his way across to this position. It looks like the call may just be made to put some focus on short instead.
Looking like a catwalk execute. Sicko's trying to get himself on a cheeky angle where he can try to get a pick early on here before Order can really make any inroads to set up for this execute.
Well, the flash has come out early, and Sicko posted on the line. He misses the shot, falls down into CT, now under pressure. And Inns has to come floating across on long just to kind of keep Order honest. But they've gotten into that bomb site relatively unscathed, and I'm sure they're happy with that. This is a tough retake for Renegades, especially when you take into consideration Ricky's position, looking to cut off rotations. And Malta does check it. Bad timing there for Ricky to be looking away. Alistair gets the info, though, and just tries to go on a bit of a journey himself. That's only a journey into Sicko's scope. You can't believe how easy this has ended up looking for Renegades. Silo and Gyra might still put another spanner in the works.
Perfect utility usage to get them across the line, but at the moment it's Gyra who has something to say, and now he is buying just enough time. Dexter needs to find the bomb, but it's on the other side of the boxes, and he does not have the time, and might just fall to the bomb as well. 5 HP, boom, there he goes. Order, they found their first, but it's cost them everything.
It's a hard reset on Renegades, though. You're looking at 1,500 on Sicko, 1,900 on Inns. Malta's got 3k. The other two can probably buy. And Order losing all of their guns. It's going to have a bit of a question in the mind of Renegades. Is it worth it to just go all or nothing and try to hard reset Order after getting that initial round? They are going to go for it. AWP on Dexter. Order, they're just going to pick up the pace. 5 players moving very quickly towards tunnel, but it's a lower dark push. Sicko ready on the fast flank. Going to encounter Jira very early on here.
No. That's an AK for Sicko as well. He hasn't been connecting with the scope, but maybe the rifle can make it happen for him. He's generally pretty handy with the AK. And that certainly slows Order down.
Yeah, the half clear of the corner there. No full commitment. And that's all it took for Sicko to find himself his rifle for the round. I got worried initially because Hats was the only man with that M4 and Order were heading straight towards it.
Order's just going to reset here.
Creepy crawly.
It's going to take a hell of a lot of time to go and try to go back towards long, which is what they're looking for at the moment. Alistair making his way out of lower towards middle. The rest of order just now heading in towards this long heart. Inns is anti-flash here towards this blue bin, playing off of Malta in the pit, 2-5-7s.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of an unorthodox setup for Renegades, and I'm not sure Order are going to be prepared for it. And now with that kill from Malta, they're just going to have to try and trade him. But Inns is ready and waiting. That's looked out a little bit too perfectly for Renegades here, as Order, you know, they're in with their chance. But Ricky, if he doesn't manage to win this 1-on-2, which there's no way he's going to, the round is over. Hate to see it because Order really had their chance to come back into this half, but they've let it slip. Just like Inferno.
Well, Ali realizes that he doesn't want this AWP to have any influence in the round. In the next round, rather.
That's won't get it.
As... Ooh, no, he does.
Oh, the E button works for once.
Pog!
That's
That's the most
crazy.
impressive thing I've seen all series.
All day. Wow. Counter-Strike. Not broken for once. Great. Congratulations.
Amazing.
The amount of times I've
Might
seen
even
people
might
within
even just have
arm's
a
reach.
skybox section on that, to be honest. Just the E button working for once.
Are you angry, dude?
No, I'm just jaded. How about you?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, all right. Good.
Good as.
Anyway, Ali feeling pretty good. He is just holding W straight down mid now. But he has taken a reroute towards low, as it seems. He's just looking for anything at this point.
So save for order. Renegades, they don't really have a whole lot of cash here, boys. So if these Deagles can connect with a few heads, that would be fantastic for order moving forward.
Well, certainly a bit of a standoff. Order deciding where they want to go, and Renegades giving them a whole lot of ground to work with, but they are so confident with their rifles, with their positions, that they happily lay in wait.
Order are working their way in, slowly but surely. You have to speed things up, though. 30 seconds left. Altered by Goose, who's going to be flashed in by Sicko here, and Alistair just absolutely slaps his head out of the way with a Glock, no less. Plant is going down at the moment, and somehow Order's finding the picks. Alistair, he shoots that AWP in the direction of Ricky, who's going to collect it in the perfect spot to use it from, over at Pit. Unfortunately, I don't think the bomb was planted for him, but end of the day, who really cares where the bomb's planted for? Renegades certainly don't, because they're out here saving in upper tunnels, and the madness continues as Order now have picked themselves up another eco round win.
I blinked.
Blink and you miss it, Mac.
Yeah,
You ever heard of that analogy?
I certainly have, Jordan.
That's what happened that round.
I see you blink all the time. You don't miss much, though.
No. Got eyes of an eagle.
I
I see everything.
see your gums flapping a lot of the time, too. Jeez. Anyway, into the 7th we go. Order somehow managed to scrounge that round together. Off the back of a couple of beautiful shots there. But Renegades, they will answer this with a rebuy of their own, knowing that Order's economy won't be in the greatest of ways. Malta just with that 5-7, MP9 in the hands of Ints. Sicko with the scout. There is still an opportunity. What's the call? Looking for that short control. Malta, that's a strong position to be using this 5-7.
No one's too eager to give up any of these rounds, are they? I guess Order, you know, they didn't really force into the last, so they were kind of prepared to take a bit of a save, but they've been gifted one. So Renegades now are trying to make amends for their transgressions. Sicko's got the scout. Bit of an off angle for him.
Oh, Order not investing to the smoke on the corner. But Sicko, usually he's so damn sharp at tapping heads with the scout. Today, He's just been hitting torsos. And again, another missed opportunity, but it could be the retake. Dexter and Ince, however, able to line up through CT. No smokes utilized from Order. And that has certainly come to cost them. You still are just looking for anything, but Dexter comes to save the day again.
Nope, that's not going off the map. Alistair has to try a second time. In sees it go sailing away. That was quite comical, Malta trying to duck underneath those bullets. But he survives. Malta's the kind of guy to keep his head down, let's be real.
Malta's a knee slapper.
I don't think he wants to get into a fight with anyone. It's a good trait to have, I would say. Five and 2. Tactical timeout for Order. Money's, again, a little bit out of whack for them. You know, backwards and forwards is the way that I'd characterize this map. And do we see Order force in here? I mean, Ustilo's got 4.5. Gyro's got a bit. Alice has got a bit. Could still reset Renegade's economy. They're going to force.
Oh, they've made the call. Well, they did it with just some Deagles and a Glock before. So, this is still a better buy than that. Can they get it over the line? Because speaking of better buyers, Renegades this time, they've still got 3 AKs from the previous round.
They got a lot of money in the bank, boys. Oh, the leg. It's worth it, I guess, in terms of the damage trade-off. Smoke on towards Xbox now as Order make their way through middle and lowers. There you go, Alistair, he's not missing. That's 2 shots connected so far this round, and maybe Order just wants to go mid to B now.
Don't tell me it happens again. Hats is alone. He's had to hold on to the B bomb site solo a few times in this half.
Well, let's see if Order commit to this one. They've used the utility this time, which they lacked in the previous, but it's all up to Hats to try to hold. Doesn't aggro up and dark, and the flash just creates so much space, but it's Gyra to manage that trade. And now with this man advantage, surely Order put out another.
Renegades are pretty quick on the rotate, and Inns has an HE nade, but he's all the way over toward A. The rest of Renegades are going to join him. I thought there might be a chance for Renegades there. You know, fang that HE nade into the back of sight, maybe catch Alistair. And it is indeed where Alistair is sitting. But end of the day, Order is going to continue the shenanigans.
And as you could see there, it was just all off the back of a great decision made there by Gyra to go for that mid-B split. It wasn't even the mid-B split, it was just mid-B. No one from upper dark, and you could see that Hats was certainly worried about that. Thought that he'd seen it all before, but he couldn't see a thing. Fully blinded by some utility used by Order this time, and then Renegades, they realized the financial situation and knew that they could have their best chance here as they did move forward with everyone bought up. Full utility.
You know what's funny, Mac, is you look at the scoreboard here and you think Valiance has got 0 kills, Ustilo's on 2, Gyra and Ricky on 3, and then Renegades have got a fair chunk of frags on their side, and you think, how's Order managed to actually get 3 rounds here with that low amount of kills? Half the time they've been just forcing Renegades to save.
Impact frags, Jordan.
They're missing out on the rating points. That's all I'm going to say.
The illustrious RWS. Well, it's going to be the great timing out onto the B side. Hats still able to fight here from the double stack. Finds himself a second, which is good, so it's even trades. But still, this bomb about to go down, and there's great utility still here for Order just to rotate and hold the site. However, Gyra is in a sneaky position.
They're certainly aware that Gyra could be there, but I don't know how long their attention will last at the mid doors. Have to make their way into the B bomb side. A molly incendiary in from Inns. But now is the time that Gyro will strike, and there is no one paying attention to this at all. It's a messy spray, and Cinco shuts him down. Oh no, surely it can't go wrong here for Order, but Ricky falls as well, and you are going to be kicking yourself there, Gyro. 6-3 the scoreline. That should have been Order's round.
Can you smell that?
What's that smell?
I don't know. We'd have to ask Gyro. He certainly had a whiff there. Jeez! Well, 6 on the board for Renegades. Quality retake. As Order dropped the ball there. That was their round.
Well, they've got another buy that they've been able to put together, and it's a pretty decent one. Look, it's 6-3, and it's not too far gone here for Order just yet. And Renegades' money still hasn't built up. They're going to force their way out long here against the CTs, who are starting to scramble away.
Nice flashes. Really put a pause for thought in Order's mind.
Secured that long control. Stillo's slipping his way out middle, but Renegades, they've made the push into Upper Dark. They've got full information on this B side of the map. It's going to make them comfortable to just leave 3 players over towards this A side. Oh, the push in towards backyard. It's going to be super important. Hats has just got his knife out.
Oh, that's not good at all. Ins and Hats are both dead. Order getting gifted a potential round here. It's obviously not over yet. But that's a pretty rough situation now for Renegades to find themselves in. Dexter rotates over to B. Sicko's watching mid, and it's all Malta here on A long. It's the only one. Smokes go in. Oh, he goes in. Malta. A 1-for-1. Not so bad, I guess, but Sicko's going to have to do something magical here. That's a nice grenade. Backing away, though, to save the AWP, I'd say, is probably the better idea.
And no magic being displayed this time. Looking like he is just going to go hide under the stairs. Well, AWP into the next will look okay there. And with the current financial situation from Renegades, they should be right to buy into the next.
Really
Maybe light
just
on the utility.
You cannot take your eyes away from this game, because as soon as you think, okay, you know, Renegades have sort of established a bit of control here, or to get back another one, 6-4.
Well, think about it as well. Gyra gets 2 kills in the last round. 5-5.
True.
Each round coming down so close. Except maybe this one. This one looked a bit more one-sided.
And I don't really feel like either Renegades or Order are getting too far ahead, you know. It's certainly not an intimidating CT side right now from Renegades. A few kind of rough moments for Order have given Renegades 1 or 2 rounds that they probably didn't expect to get. And the same can be really said about Order's T side. It hasn't been all that daunting or menacing or anything like that.
But it's just round by round.
Yeah, and it's like the result of any given round is literally random at this point.
You got a dice? I'll tell you what the next round's gonna do.
I do not have dice, unfortunately. Not something that I bring to my casts normally.
No. Games are usually less of a roll of a dice than this one. Well, into the 11th. So we hit the middle of the first half here. It is a faster approach again from Order. That smoke will signify that Renegades, they want long control here. They leave Ince there in pit now. Ustillo still just lurking on the other side of the map, just holding his ground there at Upper Dark, not giving up anything. But Renegades have established a whole lot of control and may want more as well, looking to push straight up there on short. Order. They've almost got nothing here.
Order's going to look to get up into short with that smoke. But some very nicely timed utility coming in here from Renegades. Just gives Order pause for thought as they slow down for a moment. Starting to run a little bit dry on that utility though, and Sicko again misses another shot. He's been saving a lot this half. His scoreline is 8-2. But I don't think the impact really has been there so far from Sicko on this CT side. Now Order have elected to go back to B, which is an interesting choice. And Renegades kind of reading into that, a decent smoke timing.
Yeah, but there's no utility to stop this push. It's just got to be a nice crossfire from Dexter and Hats to shut down.
Will they expect Dexter close in the corner? Hats has helped him out with a bit of a distraction. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 for Renegades. And Ustillo all on his own, gets some work done in mid, but shut down by Sicko. 7-4. is the scoreline as Renegades peg one back.
Hats has stood in that corner in half of the rounds that Order have gone to that B site, but he just gets disregarded. No one clears him, and he gets away with murder. Draws that enough attention for Dexter just to continue on fighting, and then even Malta peeking at doors, everything going right. Renegades with the quality protocols, quality teamwork, and Order come away with nothing. Economy yet again at breaking point, and there's minimal utility for them to take this map control. Let's see if they actually fight for some this time, because that did not go too well for them in round 11. 1-3-1 setup. They enable them to make their way out mid, but with that smoke again, Order will hunt for some short control. Going toe-to-toe with Sicko, and he has the big green in hand, is not a easy thing to do. And, oh, it's a matter of moments. Elbow's not going to be struck. It's Ali through the wall. And a faster approach up elbow now. This is Order all together. Strength in numbers, but this molly.
That's nice. This has gone a bit too deep, though. I think the bomb plant's still going down. I thought it was a master stroke from Sicko, but in fact, Ricky, oh man, he's really putting those problems into the heads of Renegades right now. They're named Bullets. But a bit of a concern given that he's going to be lurking around bedroom doors. I'm not sure that Renegades are going to feel too comfortable hitting this bomb site retake. Gyra's cleaned out Malta. And Hats has gotten Ricky in the meanwhile, but time is of the essence here for Renegades. Dexter can't get it done himself. Sicko on the AWP. He's looking for a few more. And Hats is kind of locking them into the bomb site. Valiance falls as well. It's just Sicko now, one-on-one. He's got an M4 in hand, but not too much time to play with. Jumps up on the box. Gyra will last for long enough. And that is the round to Order once again.
How's it come so close, Jordan?
It's just tit for tat, isn't it?
It's so hard to watch. You could see that Order for a second, they thought that Renegades were saving. They thought that they had the round secured, and that lapse in judgment just allowed them straight back in. Dexter hiding under sight. That kill was so crucial. And then Sicko as well on the retake, just picking Order apart. So another round just barely won, but still so damn costly for both sides. So it's neck and neck all the way in. We head to the 13th round. Order will take yet another tactical. Second for the map so far. Decide on what they need to do, because even though they got the round, look at the economy. It's horrible here. And the same can be said for Renegades here as well.
Well, that's really a byproduct of how these rounds have been playing out. If you remember, pistol round went the way of Renegades. First gun round went the way of Order. Second gun round went the way of Renegades. Third gun round went the way of Order. Fourth gun round went the way of Renegades. Do I need to continue explaining this? Have a look at that.
Easy gun round for Order.
Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards.
I've always been great at patterns.
Yeah, I'm kind of sensing one. So, in theory, this should be a Renegades win. In theory.
I thought we just said that the last one was Renegades. Oh no, Order just got it, you're right. Okay, so easy win for Renegade. Oh, you're already seeing it. Look at this. Push up middle from ins. You know, Ystilo's holding the line, but it is only a Galil. What's a Galil going to do, really, if you think about it? Oh. Exactly. Wait, I don't think he even had head armor.
No.
Unfortunate. Ricky.
He did not.
Is trying to trade it back. It's getting awkward for Order.
Oh, but Ince is just continuing on forward here. Thought it might have been an AK to grab, but still, look at this awkward situation. Ricky is just ringing around the rosy, but Ince gets to a solid position. Still, even so, Ricky is on fire.
Well, long control for Order. Ricky, unfortunately, extinguished pretty quickly by Sicko there. Now man advantage for Renegades, and Order going to have to just try to get onto this A-bomb site. And there is no one there to stop them except for Dexter playing around these smokes on the cross.
Oh, and B9, it could be good. He's going to go through the smoke and catch Gyra, but he's finished off by Valiance. I don't know about this one for Renegades right now. Sicko jumping AWP shot. Surely not. Oh! And of course he does. P250 in his hand now, and Valiance stands no chance.
There you go. It's the pattern.
I'm not going to say it.
It's the pattern.
I'm not going to say it, Pilski, but you know what I'm thinking. Oh!
Order, how could they do it with 2.5k in the bank, Jordan? How's the pattern going to continue?
They'll find a way.
I can't breathe.
Deagles and armor.
I can't breathe.
Undo the top button, Mac. Hold
I
on.
felt that one.
Let me help you.
Oh,
Let me help you.
oh, jeez. Oh.
Mouth to mouth. He needs mouth to mouth,
Thank you,
Pilski.
thank you. Oh, what a shot from Sicko.
Sicko's got a big flicko.
And you broke me. Congratulations. Well, second last round of the half, and Renegades are starting to stretch out the lead now as Order quick out mid, going for the fast mid B, but what can Dexter do? Great utility on the defense. Hat's in a strong position at Heaton, but the flood comes through from Order. No trades coming out.
Finally.
It is just a great hold from the Renegades. And there it is, the 4-round lead and a bit of structure. The pattern's broken.
It is. Now Order, I don't know what they're going to be able to do with this much cash. Looking at Ustillo, he's got no head armor. Instead opting to buy that additional grenade. A single Molotov, handful of flashes and smokes for Order. Again, they've got that long spawn, so they're going to use it. It's just not fair, is it? Inns can't even see. Going to click on Alistair anyway, and there's a man advantage for Renegades looking to go up 10 and 5. Which is not easy on the CT side of Dust2, I tell you, boys. Their economy's been on the breaking point so many times, but they've managed to recover from that. In's going to throw down a sight smoke. So double cross smokes from Order. So they creep up the wall here.
Malta's hiding in the smoke. And you can imagine this will only end badly for Order. Pop flash through. That's from Inns. Dexter goes and falls, and so does Malta. That leaves Inns semi-solo, but Sicko's still here, and, well, not for too long, because Gyra's just finished that off. I don't know where that hold has gone for Renegades, but Order did not seem to have any problems breaking it.
You see what they were doing? Three of them were just sitting in the smoke, boys.
Well, I've seen Hats in a position like this before, and he's won it with an MP9. This time he's got an M4.
Oh.
And he's found himself the first headshot, 1v3. Back to the two in front of him. Spots the man on the corner, but couldn't quite found Val. And there it is, 6 on the board for Order. 3 the difference. Final half of the series coming up very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, who will take this one? It is literally a roll of the dice. We are going to find out shortly. But for now, go get hydrated because you are going to need it. There's a whole lot of sweating going on. We'll see you soon.
is not a drill, hold nothing back. It's sure to kill in this leap of faith that you're in between.
It's the grand final here between Renegades and Order, and don't you dare spam another Monka S in the chat, you absolute papagas. All I want to see here is Pog champs for the grand final of ANZ Road to Rio. Renegades up 9-6 over Order, and they are having a bit of a difficult time. Order's still hanging on, but those last few rounds of the half has kind of given Renegades that advantage they might need to get over Renegades over Order at the end of this half.
16-3 from Sicko. That's a Poggies if I've ever seen one.
Come on, bruh. Leave him alone. Give him some freedom. Well, we do have a pause of all things to kick off the festivities. Everyone just needing that little bit more time to figure out what is going on right now because everyone is a little bit confused.
I'm told the round will start soon. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't get your knickers in a knot. What are we expecting to see here in the second half, Pilski? Order, I mean, you have to say they probably should be starting off with a pistol here to feel comfortable, right?
No, we'd want to see them start with that pistol.
I thought we said don't spam Monka S. PogChamps only in the chat, please.
They won't listen to you, Jordan.
They got something. Well, we do have a second half that has finally begun. Well, looking like Renegades on the T side are feeling confident. 4 men sending it straight up Cat right now. Rick Gear spotting this one out, but even so, there's no one on the A side, so Order already positioned for the retake. A couple of flashes there from Ricky, which were crucial over on Train earlier. Will it have an impact here on Dust2?
Quick play from Malta into mid. He's going to get the smoke down for a mid to B, and that's all that Order will see right now. In fact, it's Renegades that are headed in the direction of the A bomb site, and they're going to get a bomb plant down early on. Dex is in bedroom. This is the perfect start to the round for Renegades.
Ali on a nice angle here. Just waiting for Dexter. He's fully aware that this is a situation, and again, takes him. Molly over towards short as well. This is going to be huge for the retake. Certainly splitting up the holding here, the post-plant positions. It's Val now trying to make his way back in. He's found another headshot flicking around. It's, oh, Val, what's that? 3 already. Ince needs to be found. He's over here at Wizard, and he's going to need to imagine of his own, but the kit's on Ricky, and he's stuck it too. That's the perfect retake. Val with 4. What a play on the pistols.
That was a huge flick at the end from Valiant. I mean, I really thought Inns might have a chance, actually, to deny the defuse, but Valiant's just hitting everything in that pistol round.
What the hell was that?
That is exactly what you want to be seeing to start things off for Order, and I don't think it's going to get any less stressful for you, Annette, after that pistol round. Don't even know who she would be cheering for, honestly. I mean, I guess Renegades, but, you know, she's a bit of an Order fan as well, from time to time. Let's see, Renegades has gone for the force buy here. Try to not let this half slip away from them. Utility, straight up catwalk. Trying to push Ustillo back, who's just dropped the smoke there.
Ince going to be hurt, actually. He did just jump for the info. Smoke coming through now. Renegades, they are certain the mid to B is the answer here, but as you can see, Gyra ready to hold with the MP9. Those Tech 9s are so dangerous. It's actually the scout to get the damage done. Valiance, though, on fire right now. That's the bomb. And the rotations will come through for Order. Now everyone accounted for Renegades. Woo! And Val finds 4. Can he get the ace? He just needs one last bullet. Oh, no. Malta with the denial, but Ustillo's there for trading.
I feel like I might have cursed him a little bit there. It really was shaping up like it, wasn't it? Malta on 28%. Either way, it doesn't matter what bomb site it seems to be. Valiance is there, and he's ready to shut down the push that Renegades have got.
Matt is everywhere.
couldn't have asked for much of a better start, really. Order get the pistol, they get the anti-eco. No shenanigans so far. And pistols out for the boys, at least for the other boys, as they are known. I'm not sure where that ended up, with 100 Thieves or with Renegades, but maybe Order, the other boys,
When
pull
did the
something
boys
off
stop?
here. I don't know, probably once all the teams are done and then people are looking at the casters and we're like the other boys.
Well, someone has had a good old chat in the ears of Order, similar to what Renegades received before that second half of Inferno, because they have come out of the gate swinging here in the second half, looking on fire and only tapping heads.
Mate, Valiance is fragging.
Oh, yeah. 14 and 13, certainly right back to the top of the scoreboard for Order as we head into the 19th. It's looking like Order are expecting a brawl at long. There's going to be one man throwing flashes. 3 there make it 2. Sicko thinning them out, but still, the control is there for Order.
Dexter straight out middle, though, and he's going to take a fight onto CT.
Bang.
No way Ustillo can be ready for that. And just as quick as you'd like, it's a 2-man advantage here for the Renegades, and they're just going to slow things down. Why wouldn't you? 1 minute and 30 to work with, a 2-man advantage. Should be easy as you like here on the T side for them.
Val, though, still tapping heads, this time through the door. But Ince still has 71 HP to fight with. Ali destroyed, but Val for the trade. Now, it's all up to Gyra on the A site to hold. He's here at CT and in a strong position to fall back. That Molotov, though, going to send him a little bit further. And in the 4v2, with the finances, their Order, they will be looking to go for the save, but Ince tries to deny it, does a great job.
It's a pretty crushing blow to Order just when their second half seemed to be really ramping up. Renegades remind them of exactly what kind of a team they are playing against.
Well, Order, they do have enough money to be able to lose this first gun round and still recover from that. And the scores are pretty close. Still a lot more left to give in this game here. They really want to take this M4 off Valiance. Don't know if they necessarily have the economy to continue the hunt here. They are actually pushing into this B site, but they haven't found him, so he's been able to hold on to that M4. Might want to see that thrown over to Ustillo, and that means Jara will probably be able to buy Alistair and AWP. So all things considered, that's going to be a much better situation for Order's economy, give them a much better buy than they might have had on one of their players here.
Oh, double glass cannon.
Yeah, well, no, it's not going to be. Alistair's got 1800, he'll be fine. But just the
Single
one
glass
cannon.
cannon. Crazy. This
Wow.
day and age as well. You never see that anymore.
Eyes. Looking at numbers.
Sorry, I was choking a little bit.
Choking on the broadcast.
Choking with my eyes, couldn't see properly. That's why I've got these glasses, Pilly.
Not sure that that is called choking. I don't know, something's just telling me.
Well, I'm deaf as well. You guys are telling me everything's not working for me, so what am I even doing here?
This is cyberbullying at its finest. All right. Renegades, 2+K in the bank on all of their players. Looking pretty good. Up 10 and 9, and this is the T side on Dust2. They can really start to dictate things. You already saw it in that first gun round, the initial pick towards long, and then Dexter running out mid. And again, it's a good spawn for Dexter. Oh! Not able to take advantage of it that time.
No, he says you can have that one back, Sicko. I don't want it anymore. Doesn't shoot straight.
There's something wrong with it. You've got it configured weirdly. Must be a New Zealand thing. The AWP only seems to work for those New Zealanders sometimes.
It's not a bad nade. But Sicko, Hats and Dexter down to a one-shot headshot from the M4s, so more impactful than it might seem. But it is Alistair that's posted on the line there anyway. So with that AWP, he'll have to do a bit of work. Smokes are going to go in from Inns, the flash there as well, but so far Ustillo not budging. Renegades will make their way into the bomb site, and Alistair just gives ground.
Well, they have to. That was just the progressive structured flashes that kept pushing him off the line, so he couldn't see a thing and he couldn't hit a shot. And that's going to be everyone alive. Order now trying to restructure for the retake, but if they leave it too long, there's only the one flash to get there, and Ince is on the hunt, but might have just thrown away that advantage.
AK in hand now for you still. Oh, that's an upgrade. And the rest of Order start their progression. Unfortunately, that's halted pretty quickly by that utility. Malta gets behind, but he's only good for one. There might still be a chance here for Order. That's a good shot from Alistair. He'll need more. Sicko! Can he have another big flicko here? And he might have actually survived long enough. I'm not sure. Oh, Valiance. He can't get it done in time. Sicko did last for long enough. And 11-9 will be the scoreline. Everyone's dead in the server, but Renegades wins.
That was so crazy. You had Valiance, who had so much trust in Ustillo, had to go for the bomb, had to get on it just to make sure the defuse was there. It was the round they were after, but Ustillo couldn't do a thing against the very expensive shotgun of Sicko. Oh my, these rounds are coming down. I feel like we've seen that exact round about 4 or 5 times this match so far, and it just goes either way. Crazy.
Left it very late to complete that retake there, Order. Looked like they were going to leave it right down to the last second, but if you had a look, Gyro was the only one who had a kit, so the second that man drops, it's definitely going to put a bit of a spanner in the works.
Well, Val picked it up on the way back into sight, but speaking of inside, it's in straight into the B site this time, opening up everything, and wants the third as well, but the Molotov will force the man back. That's the round already won. As Ricky's sent to 17, a bit of Zeus action.
Anyone hear
Thunder,
that?
like a god.
Oh, you just love to see it.
I love to hear it, really.
Bah!
Who's got the best
Ah.
sound?
Bah!
Bah.
That doesn't sound like that at all.
Bah!
It's a sheep.
All right, so we've just degenerated.
Well, you
into-
already did the perfect one. Where can we go from there, Jordan?
I don't know, mate.
Bah!
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to be a caster for ESL,
We've
send me a
actually got a
demo reel.
position
We
opening up.
have 2 openings.
Yeah, we've got a couple here pretty quickly. We actually might need to replace them before the end of the half.
He's losing it.
This game's just gone on for so long.
Oh no. Spam
Another?
straight through the smoke. Ricky's got one back towards middle. There's no utility for Order. That's the problem in a lot of these rounds towards the later stages. Makes it quite difficult. Going to aggress on long. If Inns holds this down, it's probably just round over. The push into upper, punished by Hats as well. Nothing working on the extremities here for Order. Just punished at every twist and turn.
Hats is walking his way into the B side. Ricky shuts it down. And Alistair's close to A, so he might actually have a chance here. Dexter's not able to get off the site just yet, and Malta stuck in front of that molly, out in no man's land. Alistair not eager to peek just yet, and Dexter will shut him down. That's probably the round now. A moment of hesitation could have cost Order there.
Oh, but Ricky's going for it. He's not done, and might be dusted. Dexter gets it done again. That's going to be 2 for him in the round, and 13 on the board. Renegades just drawing out this lead, 1 round at a time, and slowly piercing the jugular of Order. It's been a long afternoon, a very entertaining one.
That's a save from Order. They're going to call a tactical timeout. It's the last one they've got access to. They're down 13-9. They've got no money.
(21-8), Sicko. I did have some choice words about his AWPing in the first half, saying he wasn't having the impact, but that has turned around. And Order now need to dig deep again. They're down 13-9. We may well be getting to the end of this map and of this series. It's been a marathon, that is for sure. And Order have hung in there every step of the way with Renegades, but finally now seem to have faltered where they won't be able to come back. This should be the 14th round for Renegades.
They've got that long control. is usually the go for an anti-eco, but you can still see Renegades spread out all around the map, looking to punish any CTs who go for a bit of a push. This is one that's definitely worked out for Alistair. I was about to say that, but no. Hats turned around. He had a bit of a an inkling there.
Spider sense.
Well, from here it's looking unlikely for Order, but we have seen them do it with the pistols. Even on the T side, which is usually seen as the hardest side to cause the upset. Let's see if the stack starts to work out. You can see Ricky starting to head towards here as well. Val, all the info in the world, but it's just going to be the two-man push. Make it a third, as it is going to be the 3 for 2, favouring Renegades. And it's all up to Val.
I don't know that he's going to be able to do too much here, Mac. I think that's wishful thinking. He's got a P250. It's a little pea shooter.
Well, he's been hunting the heads.
Is
But
that
I
what
don't know if he has the
P
accuracy
stands
here.
for, Jordan? In
Yep.
P250?
Pea shooter.
P shooter.
Pea shooter, one word.
I don't know. No?
Mysteries of the world.
Just sent Pilly into a world of thought.
You ever just have one of those thoughts that you're just like, man, I really just got to ask.
Is pea shooter one word or two?
I don't know.
Vote yeah, vote nay. That's all I'm going to say.
Have you got chat open ready for the answers?
Nope. I don't watch chat.
Oh,
14-9.
get wrecked. Maybe we do have a registered text offender to ask them
That's true.
if he's out there.
That feels bad for Alistair. You hate to see it. All right, double AWP. Back against the wall, Order. What do they got to show us, boys? Because they got no room to work with here. Renegades looking to get themselves on the match point now.
Certainly edging forward. Speaking of, Gyra, no holds barred up short, and he wants more as well. Drops the smoke, but Dexter, he's going to flash himself. Ooh. Ooh, I thought he was going the whole way.
But he didn't.
He did not.
Amazing.
Dangerous
Gyra.
position for Gyra.
Oh, they've swapped positions.
Oh, but he doesn't know that Dexter's in the smoke, and Dexter will have the better of him, surely. No! Too focused. Pre-aiming up towards the stairs there, and Order, that's it. There's a two-man advantage.
What a
Is
mess.
this their chance to get back in the match?
It has to be. You can't let an opportunity like this slip, and not to a player like Inns. He's liable to take another head off here. Gyra lucky to escape with his life for the moment. He's going to be throwing a few flashes in just to try and slow Renegades down. This will be the bomb plant. So time is ticking in the favor of Renegades now.
And they're in some decent positions to hold this bomb plant as well. It's planted for Long Plat, and Sicko has full control. Order not coming from that position. And his placement is known. But Order, they're just taking too long to get towards sight. Now Sicko on a beautiful angle. Misses his opportunity. Ints is holding strong though. It's him with the AK just wreaking havoc. Hat's in the mix, and that's going to be 15, 1 round away from taking the victory here in the grand final of Road to Rio. Can they close it?
It's a big round from Inns, 3K, one of them being on the entry, and that's really what allowed Renegades to get into the bomb site. Order scraping the bottom of the barrel for their buy. Barely any utility for Gyra, Ricky, and Valiance. Some substandard weaponry there as well. The writing is on the wall. And that doesn't help.
Oh, he's made so much space at long, and Ali cannot do a thing. Had a scout in hand, but could not shoot enough bullets to get anything going. No damage onto Renegades, but we do see Ricky, in reaction to this, going straight up mid already. Ustillo, he's going to be clearing lower dark, but there's no one there to worry about. And Gyra still maintains full control of short here.
Well, it really is just all up to Gyra now, isn't it? If Renegades get in and get that bomb plant down, I'm sure they'll be good enough to close out the post plant. Good damage done by Gyra there. But in the end, that plant has gone down. Valiance is down on low HP. There's not that much utility for Order. And they've lost another player. Gyra has found Dexter, but this is potentially the final round of the map. It's looking like it. Renegades have set up nicely. Order have to make this retake happen. Gyra to lead the charge. He's got Ricky at his back. Ustilo's there as well. Oh, maybe, just maybe. Gyra comes up huge and Order survive. I cannot believe it. There was no chance, not a chance in the world, but no. Gyra has plucked it out of the sky and given it to Order. 15-10.
4 kills there in the 25th. That was crazy. I thought it was done.
It's the younger blokes, the newer blokes to the team that are actually stepping up for Order here. Very nice to be seeing them performing when their back's against the wall. But Renegades, still plenty of money in the bank. Will be able to put together a great buy. Single AWP for Order.
Ooh, Ricky dancing with death there.
Copped a leg.
Oh, bang. See you later, Malta.
Ali just copping a little bit more.
Order's got the setup to deal with the mid to B right now. You can see, obviously, Stilo's on the scaffold here. And especially with that pick towards Catwalk and Alistair posted up there, you're going to feel a little bit more comfortable on this A-bomb side, but with no long control and no information over there, you can't know for sure. Regardless, though, Order, they're set up very nicely to be able to take this round here. Keep that streak going that they need to push it into OT again.
Whoa, what a shot from Sicko, though. That is going to even out the defenses, but Hats again, that's opening it up. Not expecting the third man, but Ustilo comes in just at the right moment. Flash off the wall. Needs to continue forward. Sicko's going to be spotted, but he knows that it's as close. There goes the bomb. And still, Ustilo able to fight. This split is taking just too long, but Ali, awkward, makes it work. And now it's all up to Dexter, the IGL, the leader. But can he lead Renegades to a victory in the 1v2?
They know he's out on the side. It's all to Alistair. He does hit the shot. Oh, I just got a little bit scared for a moment there when Alistair was only a one-on-one, but he comes up with the goods. It's a rough round, though, for Order. It cost them so much money.
I'm not sure Renegades has the money to be able to capitalize, though, Jordan. 2 of them on about 2 to 2.5K. You got 1 on 3K.
I can't believe how that round's turned out.
Order's pretty broke. But Renegades, they're going to take the single save. It's a half buy. So they're looking for damage here. They're looking to pressure this Order squad economically. He's still up Catwalk all by himself on an island.
No way. You don't do that against Renegades, and he's kind of made it work.
Yeah, look, now it's only Alistair on this A-bomb site. He's going to drop a Molotov to buy time for the rotation to come in from Gyra.
Who has a whole bunch of utility himself as well.
How does the bomb cross into short right now? Dexter can't get up there easily. Ricky's ready and waiting. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, at least Dexter gets something for it, but that's going to slow down Renegades significantly.
Ricky with the decision to give up control of the bomb just to survive and get to a more powerful position just with 11 HP now. And Ali, they're not going to spot this drop. Now Hats has slid his way into CT.
I think Alistair's seen him.
Must have. There was a nade to that direction.
Renegades, they've burnt all their utility in this round. They've got a few bits of damage onto Ricky, and they have got a kill onto Ustilo, but they're really looking for one more frag here to sort of make this investment a little bit more worth it and keep Order honest on this comeback.
Gyra, he's been really good on the A-bomb side here. A little bit of a tag onto Sicko, just keeping them busy. Time starting to favour Order here, and Alistair rotates across to help out. That is easy as you like for him. 15-12, and there might still yet be another twist and another turn in this grand final of ANZ.
Twisting and turning my damn emotions as well. I don't even know who's going to win it at this point. We could be on for another overtime, for all we know.
Still going to be pretty hard for Order to make it there.
Of course, they've got to get through this buy from Renegades.
Got to get through 2 buys from Renegades. It was going to be the play straight down middle. Ricky's close to the doors, backed up very quickly by Ustillo, straight into CT spawn here. Jira finally punished. You can't go aggressive on short that many rounds in a row, time and time again. Surely Renegades adapts to that, and they punish him for it.
All it takes is one mistake by Order, and the match is over. 4 on 5, a difficult spot now for them. They've basically run out of utility now on the CT side in this round. Wonder, do they push an extremity here? Ustillo is close to bedroom. He's worked his way all the way up there.
It's what Renegades are waiting for. They're just waiting for that extra mistake to make it that much easier for themselves. Now you're seeing Hats. He's throwing the utility into B. He wants to keep 2 of the CTs there. Keep them honest in terms of the rotations, and that's exactly what he's done as the rest of Renegades makes their way back towards Catwalk.
It's Alistair playing from Car with the AWP, and this is the round he has to go big. It is all down to this one man with the AWP.
Look at the smokes, though. The progression smoke up onto the railing, the second smoke onto the crates there, blocking his vision.
But there's only the one flash for Renegades to use here as well. Ali throws the counter utility, but is it enough? He gets on the line and misses the opportunity. Cannot get a shot off.
It was a game of whack-a-mole, really, and he hasn't done much whacking there. Bomb plant goes down.
You still do have Hats over towards B. Could be on the late flank. Still 5 players alive for Renegades.
Well, if Order speed it up on the retake, maybe Hats gets there a little bit too late. For now, it's 4 on 4. But that window of opportunity is slipping away for Order. Dexter has gotten Valiance already. 3 on 4 now, and he's in a good spot to find Ricky as well. This time it's Ustillo, Ricky, and Alistair. They'll all fall in the blink of an eye. That's the map over, and that is the series over as well. Renegades will pick it up 16-12.